What's up, Tenken crew? Get ready to dive headfirst into the absolute latest and greatest in the gaming universe, because the news cycle never stops, and neither do we. We're bringing you the hottest takes and the most crucial updates that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. From legendary titles that defined a generation to the cutting edge of gaming technology, we've got it all covered. Prepare for a rapid-fire rundown that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't just keep up with the game, stay ahead of it. Stick around, because this is the information you've been waiting for, and it's coming at you fast. First up, we're talking about the undisputed champions of the Xbox One era. Which games rose above the rest to claim the top spots? We've got the definitive list, ranked by critical acclaim and player adoration. If you're looking to relive some classics or discover hidden gems, this is your ultimate guide. Get ready for a deep dive into the titles that made a lasting impact. Next, we're heading into the rumor mill and hearing whispers about a beloved dinosaur-slaying franchise. Reports suggest that a certain gaming giant has been wrestling with the idea of a revival, attempting to bring back a fan favorite with multiple tries. But what's been holding it back? We've got the inside scoop on these reported efforts and what it means for the future of this iconic series. Then, we're looking at how you can play your favorite games, no matter your subscription level. Microsoft is shaking things up, potentially opening the floodgates for more players to experience the magic of cloud gaming. Plus, we've got a peek at a charming new adventure that's hitting the scene, promising a delightful journey with unique mechanics and a heartwarming story. You know what to do, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. The ultimate Xbox One game lineup revealed. Microsoft's Xbox One, despite a somewhat shaky initial announcement in 2013, evolved into a powerhouse platform, offering a vast library of incredible games that captivated players worldwide. Identifying the absolute best from thousands of titles can be a daunting task, but thankfully, resources like Metacritic aggregate countless reviews to provide a clear, objective ranking. These high-scoring games aren't just lauded by critics. They've become beloved classics for fans, and thanks to backward compatibility, most are readily playable on the newer Xbox Series XS consoles, extending their lifespan and accessibility. Leading the pack with a stellar 97/100 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar Games, renowned for its Grand Theft Auto series, delivered a masterpiece with its Red Dead franchise. The decade-long wait for RDR2 was evidently worth it, as the game stands as a technical marvel, consistently impressing players with its visual fidelity. Beyond its stunning presentation, the narrative is deeply engaging, and while the gameplay can occasionally feel a bit deliberate, it remains thoroughly enjoyable. Following closely, also at 97/100, is Grand Theft Auto V. This gaming behemoth continues to dominate the landscape, with millions logging in daily for its expansive online mode. However, its single-player campaign is equally brilliant, featuring 3 distinct protagonists and showcasing Rockstar's signature satirical wit. For anyone who hasn't yet experienced its world, GTA V remains a must-play title. Securing a 95/100, Metal Gear Solid V. The Phantom Pain is hailed as the pinnacle of Hideo Kojima's legendary stealth action series. It presents an unparalleled sandbox of possibilities, allowing players to approach missions with immense creativity. Despite its narrative falling short of its ambitious initial vision, leaving some plot threads feeling unresolved, the sheer brilliance of its gameplay and design is undeniable. Celeste, with a score of 94/100, is a critically acclaimed 2D platformer known for its challenging yet rewarding difficulty. While initially appearing daunting, the game's true strength lies in its empowering narrative about self-acceptance and perseverance. Its beautiful pixel art, unforgettable soundtrack, and emotionally resonant story have earned it a place among the greats. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, also at 94/100, was the game that propelled CD Projekt Red to global stardom. This action RPG is celebrated for its polished gameplay, exceptional quest design, and immersive world. It set a new standard for the genre, offering an experience that has resonated deeply with both critics and players. Resident Evil 2, 2019 remake, earning 93/100, masterfully reimagined the 1998 classic for the modern era. Capcom's remake revitalized the iconic characters of Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, delivering top-tier scares and a presentation that is visually stunning and incredibly immersive. Inside by Playdead achieved a 93/100, building upon the indie success of their earlier title, Limbo. Praised for its compelling atmosphere, striking art direction, and refined gameplay, Inside is a testament to the power of minimalist storytelling and environmental design. Forza Horizon 4, scoring 92/100, defied expectations by showcasing the beauty and fun of racing across Great Britain's diverse landscapes. The introduction of dynamic seasons added a unique layer of replayability, effectively offering 4 distinct maps within one game. Divinity: Original Sin 2, also at 92/100, demonstrates Larian Studios' mastery in translating tabletop RPG experiences to video games, even before their massive success with Baldur's Gate 3. This tactical, turn-based RPG offers immense player freedom and deep role-playing opportunities. Finally, What Remains of Edith Finch, with a score of 92/100, is a poignant narrative-driven game that helped define a genre. Players uncover the tragic and fantastical history of the Finch family through a series of unique, short stories, blending humor and heartbreak in a truly memorable experience. This incredible lineup showcases the sheer quality available on Xbox One. But what happens when a beloved franchise is stuck in development limbo? We've got the latest on that next. Dino Crisis Remake attempts reportedly hit roadblocks. Fans have long clamored for a return to the thrilling dinosaur-infested survival horror of Capcom's Dino Crisis series, a demand that has echoed through the gaming community for years. Despite Capcom's success with other franchises, a new Dino Crisis has remained elusive. However, recent insights from a prominent Capcom leaker, Dusk Golem, suggest that the absence of a new installment isn't due to a lack of effort, but rather significant development challenges. It's been revealed that Capcom has, in fact, attempted to revive the franchise on at least 2 separate occasions, with neither project reaching fruition. The first reported attempt was spearheaded by Capcom Vancouver, the studio responsible for the Dead Rising sequels. Before its eventual closure, this studio was actively working on a Dino Crisis remake. The second effort, undertaken by an unnamed studio at a later point, was reportedly scrapped because the project wasn't turning out so good. This indicates a persistent struggle within Capcom to find the right formula for a modern Dino Crisis experience, mirroring the long road to revitalizing the Resident Evil series, which found new life with Resident Evil 7. In other news, the upcoming title Black Myth: Wukong presents an intriguing case study in cross-platform optimization. Initial analyses suggest notable visual and performance differences between the PlayStation 5 and Xbox versions. Specifically, the Xbox Series X and Series S versions may not utilize the same frame generation technology seen in some PS5 modes, potentially impacting image clarity and certain advanced lighting effects. While the Series S appears to maintain solid performance metrics, the disparity raises questions about optimization strategies in the current console generation, where games often aim for parity across platforms. Crystal Dynamics, the studio currently at the helm of the next Tomb Raider installment for Amazon, recently announced another round of workforce reductions. This marks the second set of layoffs at the company this year, following earlier cuts in March. While the exact number of affected employees remains undisclosed, the studio has stated that the future of Tomb Raider is not jeopardized by these changes. The company cited evolving business conditions and the need to ensure long-term studio health and focus on core creative priorities as reasons for the difficult decision. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney has addressed criticisms regarding the perceived lack of optimization in Unreal Engine 5. Sweeney contends that the issues often stem from the order of development, where studios prioritize building for high-end hardware first and defer optimization and lower-spec testing until later stages. He emphasized Epic's commitment to improving engine support through automated optimization tools and expanding developer education to foster and optimize early culture. This proactive approach aims to mitigate performance issues before they become deeply ingrained in a project. Meanwhile, Wizards of the Coast has bolstered its game development team by bringing aboard key talent from the now-canceled EA Black Panther game. Led by veteran creative director Michael DePlater, whose credits include Shadow of Mordor, this new team will focus on incubating an unannounced project, signaling an exciting new direction for the company. These development hurdles and studio shifts highlight the dynamic nature of the industry. But what if you could access more of your favorite games, regardless of your subscription tier? We're covering that next. Xbox Cloud Gaming, poised for wider accessibility. In a significant move to broaden the reach of its cloud gaming services, Microsoft has announced plans to make Xbox Cloud Gaming available to a larger segment of its Xbox Game Pass subscribers. Previously exclusive to the premium Xbox Game Pass Ultimate tier, the service is now being tested with Game Pass Core and standard subscribers as part of an Xbox Insiders program. This expansion aims to offer greater flexibility and choice to players, allowing them to stream games on a wider array of devices, including PCs and Windows handhelds. The initiative, detailed in a recent Xbox news post, allows these newly included subscribers to stream cloud-playable titles included with their subscriptions or those they own digitally. This aligns with Microsoft's previously stated intentions to explore more affordable and accessible avenues for Xbox Cloud Gaming, including the potential for a free, ad-supported version. To participate in this trial, users must be enrolled in the Xbox Insiders program and access the service via Xbox.com/play, with PC game access available through the dedicated Xbox app on Windows. The timing of this accessibility expansion is particularly noteworthy, coinciding with Microsoft's strategic push into the handheld gaming market. The upcoming Asus ROG Xbox Ally X and its predecessor, the Xbox Ally, co-developed with Asus, are designed to run a customized version of Windows, enabling native PC gaming and Xbox titles via cloud streaming or console streaming. This integration underscores Microsoft's commitment to a versatile gaming ecosystem that transcends traditional console boundaries. This development is a strategic play to capitalize on the growing cloud gaming market and make the Xbox ecosystem more appealing to a broader audience. By lowering the barrier to entry for cloud gaming, Microsoft aims to increase Game Pass adoption rates and solidify its position against competitors. The move is expected to be met with positive reception from gamers who have been eager for more accessible cloud gaming options, potentially driving further engagement with the Game Pass service. This expansion also reflects a broader industry trend towards flexible gaming access, where subscription services and cloud streaming are becoming increasingly central. As hardware capabilities continue to evolve and internet infrastructure improves, cloud gaming is poised to play an even more significant role in how players consume and interact with games. Microsoft's proactive approach positions them to be at the forefront of this evolution. Expanding access to gaming is always a win for players. But what about a charming new adventure that's just hit the scene? We've got a review for you next. The Knightling, a charming adventure with a familiar feel. From Twirlbound, the studio behind the lesser-known open-world title Pine, emerges a new adventure, The Knightling, focusing not on a seasoned warrior, but on their young apprentice. Tested on Xbox Series X, this third-person open-world action-adventure game draws clear inspiration from beloved titles like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Immortals Fenyx Rising, offering a colorful, cartoony aesthetic and a sprawling world ripe for exploration. The game introduces players to Sir Lionstone, a legendary knight whose heroic deeds are celebrated throughout the land. His apprentice, however, is far from a seasoned fighter, primarily tasked with errands and observing Sir Lionstone's adventures. The narrative takes a dramatic turn when Sir Lionstone is gravely injured while protecting his apprentice from a mythical creature, leaving the young protagonist to deliver dire news. The knight is missing, dangerous beasts are resurfacing, and the apprentice must now step into a role they never anticipated. This relatable premise places the weight of responsibility squarely on the shoulders of the young hero, who soon finds himself wielding Sir Lionstone's magical shield. This shield is more than just a relic. It's a versatile tool that serves as a melee weapon, a throwable projectile that returns like a boomerang, and even a means of faster traversal. The game's world, while not expansive in sheer horizontal scale, compensates with density and variety. The central city, Klessia, is filled with secrets and loot, while the surrounding areas offer platforming challenges, enemy encounters, and side missions across diverse biomes. Complementing the shield's unique mechanics are a robust combat system featuring combo-based attacks, impressive jumping capabilities, and a skill tree that gradually unlocks new abilities. The overall gameplay loop, while not groundbreaking, is solid and engaging. Visually, the Knightling presents a bright, colorful world populated by charming characters. A peculiar quirk is that nearly every inhabitant wears a mask, their voices muffled into incomprehensible speech. This comedic element is amplified when characters are occasionally seen without masks, their voices suddenly clear and properly dubbed, adding to the game's quirky humor. This title can be described as a bite-sized open world, designed for completion in approximately 15-20 hours, a stark contrast to the lengthy epics often dominating the gaming landscape. Players can shorten this playtime by focusing solely on main missions and lower difficulties, but exploring side content is rewarded with additional humor, gameplay mechanics, and customization options for skills and appearance. While the Knightling may not possess the sheer depth, variety, or length of some of the industry's larger titles, its limited budget is subtly apparent in elements like invisible walls and occasional collision issues. Nevertheless, the game delivers a thoroughly enjoyable experience thanks to its cute visuals, on-point humor, endearing protagonist, and satisfying gameplay loop. It's a title that grips the player and keeps them invested until the end, avoiding the pitfalls of overstaying its welcome. The Knightling is available starting August 28, 2025, for PC, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. It's great to see new IPs offering such engaging experiences. Now, let's quickly recap the biggest stories of the day. We covered the top-tier Xbox One games, the reported struggles behind a potential Dino Crisis remake, the expansion of Xbox Cloud gaming to more subscribers, and a delightful new adventure in the Knightling. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe for more daily updates, ring the notification bell, and let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about. Plus, follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll catch you in the next one.